I don't know how it is for you guys out on the West Coast, but here on the East Coast, we have lots of Golfweek Amateur Tour members that play on their local tour and maybe on a few surrounding tours throughout the season. Some people that travel for work or to visit family pick up an extra event here or there. Some plan bucket list trips. But it seems like there aren't many people who truly know what's going on around the country. Wouldn't it be great to have a place where everyone could get more details about the tour? What do you think?
No, I completely agree. You know, where we're from, we're about 6 hours to the next tour, and we don't even know what's going on the East Coast or how those guys are playing. And when we decide to go to a regional event, we're meeting people that we've never met before or don't even know where they're standing. So I do completely agree. And with all 48 local events across the country, anything could happen. But personally, as a tour director, we get caught up in running our local tours during the season. We don't have time to check on what's going on or what's happening around the country. It'd be great to have all of this in an easy place with all the information, both as a director and as a player.
Absolutely. You know, the Golfweek Amateur Tour, the podcast, will take care of that. We'll have interviews with players, tour directors, rules officials, course pros, and much more. You know, I'm talking about periodic rundowns where local tours are playing with some highlights about the courses. Getting the inside scoop straight from our local tour directors and hearing directly from players about their experiences. To go along with updates and messages directly from the national office, the latest news that impacts every tour member.
That's great, but think what can bring even more to the table. This podcast adds another level to the tour by giving our amateur golfers the professional golf experience. How cool is it to be interviewed and highlighted worldwide? Worldwide. Yes, worldwide, after a great and memorable round.
You know what? You're right. Not sure if everyone realizes this, but this podcast has been downloaded in places across the United States and in 7 other countries.
Worldwide.
Don't forget to mention to our listeners that there's always a chance for a little comic relief.
Where's the comic relief going to come from?
Definitely not from the dad jokes you said at National Championship. Believe me.
I know. I have to do better than that. But we hope you listen, download, and share the only podcast dedicated to the players of the Golfweek Amateur Tour. Chris, where can people find us?
Look for 2 episodes a month of the Golfweek Amateur Tour, the podcast, on all major platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio app, or wherever you may listen to your podcast information.